My name is Erik Johnston, and I work for the National Association of Counties. I have the honor of representing our nation's rural counties here in Washington, D.C., focus on their federal legislative priorities. It was an honor also to speak today to the Farm Foundation Forum to talk about the implications of the election for rural America. For our rural communities in America, there are many potential implications. Obviously, we're facing a fiscal cliff and a potential grand bargain that will shake up a lot of the different ways that federal policy will be affected over the coming years. Several of those things that impact rural America especially are obviously the Farm Bill. The Rural Development title within the Farm Bill is critical to our nation's rural communities. This has the funding and loan and technical assistance to help partner with rural communities on broadband expansion, water, wastewater expansion, facilities, electric, other major building blocks for economic development. In addition, the recently passed Surface Transportation Law has some potential opportunities for rural America to streamline environmental permitting, to help improve the planning process so that rural communities have a greater say in rural transportation funding priorities. And then also there's a lot of regulations that potentially could impact rural America. EPA has regulations that have been on hold until after the election in terms of potentially having stricter regulations of dust, of water, pesticides, a whole slew of regulations that we'll be watching to make sure that they're common sense and they don't damage the economic opportunities from rural America. Really, in this divided Congress, divided power between the Democrats and Republicans, our county officials in rural America are hoping for bipartisan and common sense solutions, that the parties will come together with a balanced approach to deficit reduction that really impacts where everyone takes a share of the load, and we really try to not unduly impact any sector of our economy, any space of our nation. So we're hoping that this new power structure will get folks thinking about compromise, and our nation's rural counties want to be a part of that solution and to making sure we improve federal policy, take care of the deficit, but do it in a balanced way that ensures critical federal investments continue for rural economic development.